is Richard C. Borden and Harper Collins who wrote an article based on public speaking as listeners like it. Made a research to find out things that the audience find unnecessary, which most of the time speakers don't know. What are word works? Word works may be defined as any phrase or any group of words which are not part of the thought or the integral part of the thought you seek to express. You know, you and me are not in the business of carving statues out of marble, but we do something similar. We carve communication out of words. And word works is instantly recognized and thoroughly despised by listeners. In this session, I want to share with you some examples of word works that are very common that we should avoid whenever we have an opportunity to communicate a message. And one is superlatives. Superlatives are works. When you stand to speak and you say, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is true beyond any possible shadow of a doubt," what did you really want to say? You simply wanted to say, "This is true." Now, if you want to strengthen the assertion that this is true, then do so by pouring concrete example, not works to fill the cracks. Because by you saying this is true beyond any possible shadow of a doubt, it doesn't make it more true than it should be. Therefore, it's more clear for you to say this is true and go ahead to strengthen that particular statement in the best way possible. What are other examples of word works? We have what we call the trite expressions, TRITE. Somebody comes to communicate a message and he will begin and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to be here. I've been looking forward to this opportunity to speak to you." Let me begin by saying, come on, you have already begun. The moment you stood and went to the podium and opened your mouth, you began your speech. So there is no need for you to now alert people that you are beginning your speech. And other people also will be trapped into using phrases such as "in conclusion" as they are bringing their speech to an end. "In conclusion, as I come to an end." Finally. Avoid these statements. What I tell speakers is this: find a creative way to commence your speech as much as a creative way to also conclude your speech. How about commencing your speech in a creative way? Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share with you ABCD. And when you're bringing your speech to an end, you could summarize your message. So listen, I've shared with you 3 important points that I believe if we put them into action, we will achieve great results. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Did I say in conclusion? No. I usually joke around and tell my students of public speaking that singers don't really alert us when they're about to conclude their song. They don't sing and then get to a point where they say "finally" or "as I come to an end," and then they conclude the song. Speaking is an art just like singing. Why should we alert people that we are bringing the speech to an end? This is what I've said. A speech, like a flight, can be recognized when it's taking off and when it's coming down. People know when a flight is ascending and when a flight is descending. And therefore, you should be very creative to allow the speech to ascend and to descend. What are some other examples of trite expressions? You hear somebody standing before an audience and say, it is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to be here today. It looks posh when you say it is indeed an honor and a privilege, but in real sense, you can choose one. It's an honor for me to be here. It's a privilege for me to be here. Instead of saying it is an honor and a privilege. An honor is a privilege is an honor. And what about the statement, "I would like to take a few minutes"? Why don't you take them? You have already been given a chance to speak. Just take. Why do we tell people, "I would like to take a few minutes"? You have been given a chance to speak. Go ahead and share your message. And the common phrase, each and every one of you. Each is everyone. Everyone is each. So just say each one of you or everyone, and you would have communicated your message instead of using phrases as each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, those are superlatives and trite expressions that are part of WordWorks, and we can avoid so that our communication can be effective. Thank you very much, and see you next time.